Let's move on.
Wait, are you serious? Don't you recognize me?
Kieran was unable to believe it. Daisy stepped out of the line, her doll-like features and large eyes making her look delicate and vulnerable, and went up to Dara. Given the badge pinned to her light pink sash, it would take but a moment for everyone to realize this was the Chester they'd heard about, crashing their magical party.
Daisy's putting herself in danger.
She's painting a huge kick-me sign on her back.
Lexi tried to make her way to Daisy, but Amber had stepped in the wrong direction and was directly in Lexi's path.
We battled together against that nutsack Valens. You incinerated a guy who was about to slice my head off, remember?
Yes?
Thank heavens you and Demigod Kieran finally did something about that guy. He had to go. He was full of the wrong stuff.
Kieran's stomach clenched. While everyone knew how he'd come by his territory, Daisy, already remarkable for being a Chester among magical people, had just made a very bold, very public statement about someone who'd had a lot of allies.
I do not want to make enemies before I've even made friends.
Daisy, leave her be!
Mordecai stepped in, putting a hand on Daisy's shoulder.
She's playing politics right now. This is for show.
Do you know what's not for show? The important things, like guarding each other's backs during battle.
Daisy shrugged off Mordecai's hand.
And who cares? This is just a walk. The official thing starts tomorrow.
What do you know?
Can't two groups with history shake hands and talk about the good times? There'll be plenty of time to play politics. Daisy!
Lexi finally made it to the kids. Her face, dress, and hair billowing in a wind that touched no one else. She smiled at Dara and Dara's people. The cats followed. Though their size and glowing eyes were probably nerve-wracking, Lexi didn't seem to notice them, which made it seem entirely natural.
Sorry. As I'm sure you remember, we didn't grow up in the magical world.
Yes, I remember.
And I've clearly done a terrible job explaining the nature of this walk. Daisy here was just reacting to a familiar face. I thought she had a better understanding of these things.
I have a great understanding of human decency.
Just no understanding of timing, that's all.
Many faces held wide eyes as other groups watched the circus. A few snickered. This whole walk, the beginning of the summit, was unraveling before Kieran's eyes.
Take matters in hand and punish them. Show everyone that you are not weak. Show them that you will be respected.
Kieran had seen his father handle his staff countless times. He'd routinely punished them in public, leaving them a bloody mess and walking on, not allowing anyone to help them. He'd even killed a few when the grievance was bad enough. This grievance would have been deemed bad enough.
That girl is embarrassing you in front of your peers. She is hurting your chances of success. She is making you a laughingstock.
But Kieran dared not move a muscle.
I am not like my father. I allowed Daisy to come, so I am ultimately at fault for her actions. Whatever this costs me in status, I will not lash out. I am better than that.